Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Assalamu alaikum, my angels. Thank you so very much for joining me again today on another episode of Kisa Kids Craft. But this time, there's something special about it. It's the Arbaʿīn edition.
Every day and night we remember Hussein. Every day and night we remember Hussein.
Do you know what Arbaʿīn is? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you've heard maybe one of your relatives, your cousins, your friends, or even yourself saying, we're going to go for Arbaʿīn this year, where everyone from all over the world walk on foot to go to the shrine of Imām Ḥusayn alayhi salam. But why do they do that? Have you ever wondered? Well, you know how when something special happens in your life, we celebrate it and we commemorate it and we remember it every year, like a birthday maybe? Well, Arbaʿīn is the same. It's our way of remembering Imām al-Hussein and all the things that happened to him. And this is the crafts we're going to do for today. Check it out. You can get it from our book. All you got to do is go to kisakids.org and order one online. You can even print it out, the PDF, whatever suits you best. And in this book, Lesson 1, you're going to find this craft, these 2 templates that you can print out for what we're going to do today. Well, you might be wondering to yourself, why do we have to remember sad things, Zaynab? It's a good question. You know how when we love someone so much, we remember everything about them. We remember their favorite flavor of ice cream. We remember their favorite color. We also remember the things that make them sad, so that we can make sure they never happen again. And that is why we remember the tragedies of Imām al-Hussayn and all the things that made him sad, so we can make sure that they never happen again. We can make sure Imām al-Hussayn would never have to be sad again. We can make sure Imam Zaman would never be sad again. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
We cry for Hussein and we call Ya Hussein. We cry for Hussein and we call Ya Hussein.
And what were those things that happened in Karbala? What was it? Here we have a picture of a river. What was the river for? There was a river in Karbala, and its name was Furat. The bad guys blocked the river and didn't let Imām al-Hussayn and his family drink from it at all. That wasn't very nice, was it? We're supposed to share. And then what? We have the tents. Whose tents are these, Zaynab? Well, these are the tents of the bad guys, the enemies of Imām al-Hussayn. We're gonna color it red because they were so red, fiery, angry. They were the bad guys that fought with Imām al-Hussayn alayhi salam. They fought with Abul Fadl al-Abbas alayhi salam. And they made Imām al-Hussayn a shaheed. We don't like those bad guys at all, do we? See, here's the battlefield where Imām al-Hussayn fought with all the bad guys. The desert sand was scorching hot, and all the spears and swords had fallen all over the place after the battlefield. Do you remember the story of the tents of Imām al-Hussayn, where Sayyidah Zaynab was and the children of Imām al-Hussayn were? Do you remember what happened to them in the end? The enemies, they burned down the tents. That was an awful thing to do. And we remember that every year, so we can make sure not to be friends with such bad guys. And there was the sun that I was coloring in the beginning. The desert sun was so hot, wasn't it? And Imām Ḥusayn didn't even have any water to drink. These are the sad things that happened to the Ahlul Bayt. And we remember them every year by walking to the shrine of Imām Ḥusayn during Arbaʿīn, to tell the entire world that we love Imām Ḥusayn so much and we are going to defend him and protect his family forever.
We cry for Hussein and we call Ya Hussein. We cry for Hussein and we call Ya Hussein.
We can cut down these pictures, which I've done right here to show you. I cut the tents and the river, the battlefield, the hot sun of the desert, and the tents. And on the second template, there's a place that says glue here. And we're going to take each picture and glue it on the right parts.
Hussein for us by God is very dear. Here we come marching with no fear. Hussein for us by God is very dear.
Alright, and we're going to take a pencil and we're going to flip over each picture and give it a slight fold like that. And we can write down the things that happen. River. Do you remember the name of the river? The river Furat. The enemies blocked it, and Imām Ḥusayn couldn't drink any water for 3 days. That makes my heart so sad. That's why every time we drink water, what do we say? Sallallahu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. To show Imām Ḥusayn that we always remember him and that we love him so much. The sun was shining bright in the desert. It was so hot, and it made Imām Ḥusayn even more thirsty. Or the battlefield where Imām Ḥusayn fought bravely, and so did his sons and his nephews and his brothers and his companions and cousins, where they fought bravely. Imām Ḥusayn wasn't afraid of anything. And you can fill up the other squares however you like. If you need more ideas, just check out our book, Kisa Kids Craft Book. You can go to kisakids.org, and there you will get to see all these neat ideas. See? And how to make them. And print out the templates. I hope you enjoyed today's crafts, my darlings, and thank you so very much for being with me again. Until next time, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.